こんにちは。今日はドラえもんのおにぎりを作るのよ。You need rice in plastic. You need turnips or anything that has a white core, like apple. You need seaweed, a knife, and you need scissors. So, let's start. First, we're going to start with the shape of Doraemon's face. So take rice and plastic and make a circle. Most of you who aren't familiar with this cat, he is a blue cat. It's a Japanese episodes, anime series for kids. And he has no ears. So, circle. Take it out the plastic. And then just set it down. There. Don't worry about getting messy, because you're going to get messy on this one. Okay. So as you can already see, I already cut up the turnip. These are going to be the core of his eyes. All you have to do is take the turnip and, cut a circle out. Okay. Doesn't have to be a perfect circle. As you can see, this one is not perfect. And these are going to be his eyes. Okay. I also took time to show you examples of whiskers. You only need 6. You can also use 2 if you want. Doesn't really matter. But first we're going to start with the surrounding of his head. So you're going to take seaweed. Let me cut off a small piece so I don't waste the whole thing. Oh my god, there's rice on it. Okay. You're just going to wrap it around, see how much you need of it. Okay. It's gonna stick, don't worry about it. So, I'm gonna put it over it and follow the shape of the rice to form a circle, half circle. Okay. See? Alright. Now you're going to take the outlining, put it around his head, cut off the sides so it's not pointed, cut off the other side, trim, and trim. And now you have the outlining of his head. Now, with the extra piece, we're going to lay him on it. And then we're going to take another rainbow shaped piece. So we could cover his whole head. If you heat up the seaweed, it'll be easier, because then it'll be more flexible. Just a tip that you can use if you want. Let's get this all the way around his head. Also need some on the sides. Some people will actually make the whole shape with one piece, but I like to do pieces that could come out less difficult, in my opinion. If you need, just trim a little bit. Yay! That's my dog, ignore her. I guess she doesn't like rice. And now she's attacking my cat. Okay. Now we're going to get this side. And that's good. So now you have the whole head in shape. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to include that if you put seaweed on the bottom, it's gonna be slippery. It won't stick at all. Okay, now we're going to continue with the face parts. We already made a whiskers, and we're going to trim them later to fit the face more. But let's start with putting these on his head. So the eyes have to be pretty close, okay? They're up here. I want them to fall. Okay. And let's start with making a tiny circle for his pupil. So we're going to make a circle with the seaweed. Okay. And we're just going to cut around. Okay. Now we have a pupil. Just gonna set it down on his face. Well, on the turnip piece. Takes a lot. There. And now we're going to make the next eye. Okay, let's make this a little difficult this time, okay? So, cut a little box off of seaweed. Okay. And we're going to do this. Cut. And cut. So. Okay. So, let's do that again. Because I don't know if you guys seen it. We're gonna make a little triangle in the seaweed. There. Now we're gonna outline it. I'll show you in a second. So it's like this. And trim the edges a little so it's smaller. And then set it on the eye. Make sure it doesn't tear. And let's see if I can get this. I got it! What's the eye? Okay, there. Now we have like a winky face thing going on. Okay. And now we're going to take a piece of turnip that's already cut off. We're going to reuse. And we're going to take the knife. And we're going to make the nose out of the red part. Okay. So. It's pretty dangerous. In my opinion. You can use a carrot too if you want him to have an orange nose. We're gonna get a shape like this. Sometimes you can make a circle. I don't know, anything you like actually. Use your imagination. And you're just going to set it between his eyes. There. Do you see it? Okay. And now we're going to move on to the mouth. One of the hardest parts. So what we're gonna do first, it's shape it right here. You're just gonna cut a straight line. And now you're gonna cut a parallel line. And then you're going to cut it off the seaweed. So now you have this. Just a square. you're gonna set it down underneath his eyes and nose. So it looks like that. Now you're going to form on a loose piece of seaweed a weird type of 3. See that? And then you're going to cut it again. And we have a mouth. And we're going to trim it if it's too big. And yes, it is. My calculations are wrong. So close. I could get this. Just trim. And trim. I would cut out all the parts that went wrong, like when he fell off, but hey, nobody's perfect. Now you have a mouth. We're not done with the mouth though. We're going to go back to the piece. And we're going to make a cute little curve. It's going to make it look like he's smiling. If it works out. And it works out. Just have to trim it a little. Okay. I'm going to overlay it. That's the cool thing about seaweed. You can overlay and you can't really see it. It's cool. Now it looks like he's smiling on one side, but we need the other side. Just do the same thing you did. Cut a curve. And just stick it on there. And now he's smiling. Look at that, see? Now the whiskers. All I did was really just cut a bunch of thin strips. And we're just gonna stick it on his face, but we're going to trim it first. Make it super thin. And just, you know, place it wherever you want, wherever you think looks good. I'm gonna stick to 2. Because I don't have that much time. We're almost done, guys. Just do the next whiskers. And done. Awesome. See? I'll show you. Now we have Doraemon. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope you try this at home. And I will be making more videos, so subscribe and follow me on Twitter. Arigato. Itadakimasu. Oishii. Bye.